So I just want to start off this HexCast by saying, anyone who is looking for that Magical Index Season 3, I've been told by a friend that actually lives in California, he can watch the show. I can't watch it. It says it's not in our region. There's a news article saying it wasn't available in North America as well, but it is working for one of my friends that I communicate with online through inbox on Twitter, and he states that he can watch it, and he lives in California. And he's watching it on Crunchyroll, he says. So I don't know what's really going on with that, and I need to put my memory phone on there. So I don't know what's going on with that. Just a little heads up for some of you guys that are wondering where it is. Trust me, I've been freaking out because I want to review it before class. My luck, I'm going to go to school, I'm going to go shopping, and that's whenever it's going to actually come out and just kind of make me want to scurry home just to get the video out, because I've been waiting to watch it, and I don't want to watch it legally, but if I have to, I will, because it's worth the review, so I don't give a damn. But hopping into Anime Gone Wild, HexCast Episode 2, for everyone just who does not know, this episode is something special to me, because I witnessed something known as Zombieland Saga. Honestly, I did not watch every bit and piece of the episode. I wanted to skim through it because I was on the move. I had to go get a new 43-inch TV so I can watch anime on it at night. So, through Chromecast. Chromecast TVs are the way to go, by the way. But, so I watched Zombieland Saga. And Mappa, I trusted. I said it in my review. It's Mappa. It's an anime original. They've made some great stuff. Shingeki no Bahamut. Some people love Yuri on Ice, which I actually still have not watched. But nonetheless, they've made some stuff, right? They have a good backing. I'm pretty sure the creator or someone who helped make, one of the directors actually, that helped make Cowboy Bebop was actually the one that helped make the studio in and of itself, Mappa. So I come in this show, and I expected a horror. It's a horror show. It's listed as a horror genre. I see a girl get smoked, an innocent, cute, kawaii girl get smoked. Absolutely smoked by a car in the first, minute. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Why did she get smoked by a car? Like she gonna wake up in a zombie-infested world? No, she wakes up in a mansion. Well, kind of in a zombie-infested world, but she wakes up in a mansion. And the next thing you know, there's zombies after her. I'm like, oh my God, run. And then I see her escape. I'm like, yeah, good, she escaped. I see her, this cop come up to her, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, she's safe. For some odd reason, I was rooting for this kawaii-looking girl to be saved. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. It wasn't looks or anything. I just wanted her to live. I don't know what it was. It's probably because I felt bad for her whenever she got smoked by the car. But I should have known something was up whenever I heard the freaking opening be Screamo. But we'll hop into that in a second. So she escapes, and next thing you know, it's just like she turns around, and you see a bullet go through her. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? And the next thing you know, the cop shot her. Because she looks like a zombie. She is a zombie. I was like, what happened to the cute, kawaii girl that was just there 30 seconds ago? So we proceed to meet this character, which I don't know what his name is, but he's the leader. He's the one that probably turns them into zombies. And they get out of this van, and all of a sudden you see all these few hundreds of people. There's all these people, and it's a big concert they're at. I'm just like, it's a Screamo concert. And I begin to see these girls on stage in a Screamo concert. I'm like, what? What the hell? And one by one, I begin to see girls headbang. Like their necks are broken. Literally, the show's meta to the point where it's so self-aware to the point it's like, how are they able to head their, the Screamo fans are like, how are they able to headbang like that? It's like their necks are broken. I'm like, son of a you-know-what. And the next thing that happens, our main female character does not even speak in English. Like some Screamo you can understand, but she is just screaming to the beat of the music, and as many times as she can while headbanging like I've never seen before. So tell me, how does this happen? Idols plus zombies plus Screamo all mixed into one. I don't know. Anime gone wild in its finest. That's exactly what that was. I don't know who approved this concept, who approved this period. I'm not here to say it's bad. All I'm here to say is I didn't know what to think when I watched it. I'm still kind of shooken up about it now. I try not to think about it because I need time to think. Anyone who puts out a review on this, it's not a review. It's a reaction. It's a reaction to something the world has never seen before. A reaction. But actually moving on to the next thing here. I want to split this up into 2 parts. But the other thing I want to talk about is actually the slime show really quick here before we hop on to what I believe is going to be the dark horse of anime 2018 in general, out of all seasons. Not saying it's going to be the best, because, I mean, you got to be Attack on Titan, and that's just not easy. It's almost impossible to do. So we're going to hop on with the slime show really quick here. And, I talked about it in our review and my HexCast. I want it to be like, I guess, the extras, the extra content, the things I didn't mention in the video because I didn't think of them at the time. And whenever I look at this slime show, I talked about the characters. I talked about the slime being a dual character and how he can turn into a female character. It's showed in the opening. That's not a spoiler. It's shown to us. Hell, you see the girl on the cover art. The one thing that makes me wonder and makes me worried about this show is really what kind of content can it add? What can it add to the show to make it different? What is it going to be about? Is it going to be about the character interactions? Is it going to be about the narrative? Is it going to be about just a good written game genre? Is it just going to cover the game mechanics? Is it going to cover, floor by floor, or is it going to just dive very, very, very much so in depth with the way the world works, world building, whatever it may be? I mean, world building can get you so far, but you got to establish something else after a short amount of time. I mean, that's one thing I want to know. Is it gonna? And I did say this in my video, but I do want to know if it's gonna have surprise animation, because that opening, it got me pretty excited. I'm not gonna lie, it got me pretty excited. So I don't know. I'm wondering what it's gonna do, because actually, if I do look this up here, I'm pretty sure it is made by JC Staff. Am I right? Am I correct? I'm about to look it up. It doesn't really matter. So if I'm right, wrong, who really cares? So this is actually, the manga is actually rated pretty high. It's rated at 8.32. But if I look at the anime so far, it's an 8.07. And let's see here. It's made by, it's made by 8-Bit. But if we look at what 8-Bit has made, they made Absolute Duo. They made Tokyo Ravens, Gracia no Requiem. They've made Infinite Stratus. Gracia, that one girl adopts that one kid, and he's probably like 16, 15, and she's at least 28 or something. And I think anyone who's seen that show knows what she does to that kid in a respectful manner, but she just wants to turn him into a man, apparently. I don't know. They made Knights and Magic, which I did love that show. I could always review that show. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a HexCast about the backlogging of that show. I don't really know. Who knows? But if we look at the shows that they made, none of them are like this. So this is going to be really unexplored territory for that time I was reincarnated into a slime. This is definitely going to be just a whole new territory. We have not seen the studio make a lot of animes in the past few years. We have not seen them make an anime quite like this. So it makes me wonder, what is the show going to turn out to be? And we have no data to show what they usually attack within their shows, whether it be narratives, characters, or whether it even be the world building, whatever it may be. We don't know. But now hopping on to another show that we have watched this season, which is the Senpai Bunny Girl, or as some of you guys know, the show that I just reviewed, Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl. So, Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl is something I've already said it's going to be good. It's going to be good. No doubt it's going to be at least good. It's going to be at least a B. And let Let me tell you why. And I'm actually, you know what, I'm going to hop on Mal and see what a lot of people actually say about my senpai as a money girl or rascal. You guys get what I'm saying. I can't remember every word for word. So this show so far on my anime list has already picked up tremendous steam. It's at 51,000 for popularity. People are picking it up. They're early seeing it's good. It's at 7.9. I give it an 8. So you can tell how good a show will be through the first episode on one condition. I don't believe you can tell how good a show will be through the first episode unless it's just overly obvious what it's going to be. And there's a secret to this show. It's a comedy, romance, school, supernatural. You can tell how good a show is going to be through its dialogue. And I almost want to make another video about this. Maybe I will make a separate video about this, but who knows? I'm probably going to cover all my points in this video right here. But you can tell how good a show is going to be through its dialogue. And the reason is because if you look at a show like Gintama, its dialogue's very unique. Anyone who's seen Gintama, especially in its serious moments, is very unique. Its meta is unique, everything. But its dialogue in serious moments is very unique. Whenever Gintoken talks in a serious moment, you listen because the way he approaches everything, the narrative for a certain arc, just everything in general is very unique. And it has depth to it. Look at a show like Snafu. Wow. Arguably the best dialogue. I mean, consistently the best dialogue I've seen in anime, for sure. And it's so different than other animes. Now, what am I getting at here? You know, anyone who's still listening is going to say, Hex, what in the hell are you getting at? What I'm saying is, in-depth dialogue equals, hey, this isn't an ordinary writer. Equals, hey, this is a good writer. If you have in-depth dialogue, that's going to make for in-depth conversations, which is going to lead to in-depth characterization, which is going to lead to in-depth character development, possibly. That's not a for sure thing, but in-depth conversations are going to equal in-depth characterization. If you know, you're gonna have in-depth conversations in between characters, which means you're gonna have in-depth chemistry, character chemistry. If you dive hard into dialogue, it will characterize and it will build relationships in between characters. Now, if you're not an action series, then you set yourself up perfectly, because obviously in an action series, you probably need some good action to go along with that good, you know, that good dialogue. But it's just you know, the proof's in the pudding. If you're gonna go the extra mile to write and just naturally in-depth conversations, whether it's through monologuing or through the characters, then obviously everything else is gonna have to be in-depth too. It's gonna have to follow suit. Gintama, how do people regard that? Snafu, how do people regard that series? You know, there's another show that has really unique dialogue at times, especially. And not necessarily the most in-depth dialogue. I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know. I mean, season 2 of it is. Season 2 is very unique, and I would say in-depth dialogue because it really pushes its foreshadowing through conversations at times. It really pushes its conversations to go deep into whether it be emotional and or whatever kind of dialogue it be, you know, logical, whatever it may be. Bungo Stray Dogs had depth within its dialogue in season 2 especially. I mean, it's very knowledgeable. It was very self-aware. And that's cool. And that's the thing with dialogue. If your dialogue's meta, at the same time self-aware, you can really, if you're really self-aware of where you want to take your show, and you're very self-aware of who your characters are as characters, you are going to easily be able to have depth to your dialogue. It's not just going to be the basic stuff. You know, it's not going to be you know, I love fairy tale, but the fairy tale stuff in terms of dialogue, it's not going to be that it's not going to be a one-way street. It's going to be a multiple way street. It's going to have multiple lanes. You know, it's going to have depth. It's going to have layers. The dialogue's going to, if the dialogue has layers, then it's going to just set itself up for greatness. And once again, that's why I believe this show is going to be good. That's why I believe Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl will be awesome. You know, if you guys have not seen my reviews, go check them out. Just click on my channel right above the sub button, and you'll see them within this week. You'll see that I post them this week. But yeah, I hope you guys understand that. Because like I said, if your conversation, if you have in-depth dialogue that's deep, you know, when you read a poem, you're like, that's deep. That's what I'm referring to when I say in-depth dialogue. Something in an in-depth dialogue in anime, you know when you see it because you say, wow, that's a unique conversation. You say, oh man, that had some depth to it. That was deep. In-depth dialogue equals greatness. Gintama, it's held to a high regard. Snafu, held to a high regard. Also got a show that's not maybe held to as high regard. Classroom of the Elite. Held to a high regard, elite. You know, a high-esque. Excuse me, high-esque regard. At least a B. Because the dialogue has depth to it. It does not cheat. It does not act basic. It wants to have originality. It wants to be original-esque. It wants to have uniqueness to it. And that's why it's great. But other than that, though, I mean, I look forward to Fairy Tail this weekend. I look forward to Attack on Titan. I look forward to Sword Art Online tomorrow. But yeah, I'm in the HexCast right here, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow Twitter X25. Check out my Patreon in the description below if you guys do want to help support what I do here. I will see you guys later. Peace. Thanks for watching.